Hey precious angels, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, welcome. If you're not new here, welcome anyways. So as y'all can see by that thumbnail, let's get into it because your girl is kind of feeling better. So why not do this video for y'all? So we're gonna do a story time about how I found out about how I found out that I had fibroids. And then we're gonna go into I guess everything that I haven't showed y'all. We'll go into what's the procedure and things of that nature. But anyways, so I can't remember, but I know it's been like a year and a half now. I am gonna insert the thumbnail so y'all can go back and probably watch that video. That's the first time that I found out that I had fibroids, and I did take y'all along with me. Like I said, I've been taking y'all along with me doing this journey anyway. So basically this is just a story time, like to sum up everything. But I'm gonna insert that video where I found out that I had fibroids. So when I found out that I had it, which that video I'll tell y'all, I remember I found out through my PCP, which is my doctor. Not the GYN or the OBGYN. I found out through the my doctor, whatever. But my GYN, they had already knew that I had a fibroid, but my fibroid at that time was like very, very, very small. So they didn't mention it to me, because once I found out, I went back and asked them why they didn't tell me, and they just was like, sometimes if it's that small, they don't tell you. So remind you, at that time I had like a different doctor that told me that. I had a different doctor that told me that. So she was probably like a Hispanic lady. She told me, that if it's that small, they don't tell me. So once I went to my doctor, that's how I found out. Because y'all, my stomach, from 2020 to, I'm gonna say 2020 is when my stomach really kind of started getting big. And let me show y'all. I can't really stand up like that, but right here in this part right here, my stomach was like this. So I noticed that or whatever, but I ain't think nothing of it, because I ain't gonna lie to y'all. So I love Coke. I love to eat. Coke is like soda. I love Cokes. I love to eat. So I just thought my stomach was basically just getting big, because I was just gaining gut, really. And I already had like mama gut from Cash and Grace. Now once I had Cash, I was 150 pounds. That was my biggest. But I went back down to like 135, 130. Once I had Gracie, I was like 170 pounds. That's how much I gained with her. And then I went back down to probably like 140, 45 or 50, around that area. So I always been like skinny. So like I stated, in 2020, I know I was eating, but I noticed, I had a little bump. I didn't think none of it, because once again, it could just be good. It could come from like good, just from me eating, or it could come from me having kids, So I didn't think anything of it. So I think 2021 rolled around, and I got like videos too, and like pictures, but I ain't gonna show y'all like the videos and pictures that I got, because like I would just literally just take pictures and videos of my stomach, like every time it would kind of get bigger and bigger. But I ain't think none of it, y'all, because like I said, I was just eating. I would do what I want to do. Like, I'm just gonna be honest, like that's what I thought it was. But around 2023, that's what I'm gonna say, 2023, I just came to the conclusion, I'm gonna work out. So I would literally work out non-stop. Every day I got out of work, I would work out, literally. I was losing weight in all the other parts, because remind y'all, like right here, y'all see I got like stretch marks, and I got this right here kind of that I want to tone up, because all this ain't never been big. This right here, all my own, have always been skinny. So some people that now that look at, they probably still think this skinny, but no, it's never been this big. So I was gaining weight, everything, but I was working out, so I was losing all of, you know, everything on my, like on my arms. I was losing all that weight anyways. So okay, boom, my stomach will never get small. So like me and Duke, we would joke or whatever, and I just be like, you know, because I know my stomach was big, I'd be like, damn, it look like I'm about, you know, 4 to 5 months pregnant, or, you know, at the beginning I'd say 3 months pregnant. But some just told me to go to the doctor. That's what I'm telling y'all. Go to the doctor. Like, literally, I'm telling y'all, go to the doctor. If something wrong with you or you feel like something ain't right, go to the doctor. Because literally, y'all, it just changed. Like, okay, I used to, okay, with Gracie, because I didn't do it with Cash. When I found out that I was pregnant with Gracie, how I knew I was pregnant with her, because I would have to use the bathroom really, really bad. Like, and I'm talking about I would use the bathroom at least 5 minutes at a time. So I would have to go use like pee all the time. That's what I was doing when I had the fibroid at the beginning. But see, I was thinking like, sometimes I would get caught up in the moment and think like, damn, you know, me and Duke gonna fuck around and him got me pregnant. But no, I was literally just going to the bathroom because that's a symptom of fibroids. You have to really use the bathroom. Then out of nowhere, I always been like, I never like to do the number 2, like use the bathroom. But I would literally be constipated days after days after days. And I'm gonna insert, and I talk about it on my videos too, that Ola Pop drink, which is that grape drink that I like, and then that kombucha drink. Those are the 2 drinks that literally would smooth my stomach and make me go to the bathroom. Even though I feel like you should not have nothing to make you go to the bathroom, you should just basically use the bathroom. But me, I couldn't do that. I had to either literally drink something, and then sometimes cranberry juice would help me, and then sometimes I would have to eat grapes. Grapes made me go to the bathroom too. Well, do number 2. Okay, so constipation, that's another symptom. Then my periods, they literally start changing month from month. Like, it'll be 1 month it'll be on the field, they'll start on the field. The next month it might not come on to the 20th. The next month it might not come on to the 14th. But y'all, it'll be so freaking heavy. Like, I'm talking about heavy. Like, I'm talking about I couldn't even literally sometimes get out the bed. I'm telling y'all, literally get out the bed. Get out the bed. For nothing. For nothing. I'm telling y'all, it was so freaking bad to the point where I just knew something wrong with me. So one day I just said, you know what? I know something wrong with me, but I don't know what. That's what made me go to my doctor, because I had already, like I said, every year I would go to my OBGYN, or either every 6 months, you know, to get a pap smear, make sure everything right. They knew, but like I said, I just went to my doctor that time because I knew something was wrong with me. Okay, boom. Find out I had fibroids. All right, so then I started eating healthy. Like, you know, with fibroids, you're not, let me say, okay, fibroids, they grow. What grow fibroids is like red meat, sometimes dairy, and it just depends on, like, you know, in and out little snacks that you eat. So it's basically, it's best to eat like vegetable fruit, excuse me, vegetable fruits and things of that nature, you know, natural stuff to prevent the fibroid from growing. Now, when I find out, when my doctor told me, I told you I went back to my GYN, asked them why they didn't tell me. They told me the reason why. And when I found out that, I did start trying to eat healthy. But this 2023, so 2024 come around. So by a year, within a year, it had done just grew. So this time it was like, I know the first time, that time when I went, it was like probably 4 centimeters. But the doctor, okay, so then now the Hispanic lady, she had on left, that doctor, new doctor come in, which was a black lady. So she was just basically saying, work out more and, you know, eat healthier. But yes, it done got big, but it really ain't no issue. Okay. So when she said that, because she was looking at my stomach and she was just trying to make it seem like, you know, okay, it's normal, you know, just eat healthy, work out. Okay, boom. So I just, I Google stuff to try to figure out what can really help me with this fibroid. So even though it was 4 centimeters at the time, and 4 centimeters is kind of like, that's like a limit. So you probably like 4 to 5 weeks pregnant. That's what it would be. Okay. So I was like, okay, I don't know what I got to do, but I know like ain't nothing changed. The black lady, which the second doctor, she did try to offer me to, cause they'll try to offer you like birth control. They'll try to offer you like all kind of stuff to, make it smaller or make it shrink. Me personally, I do not like medicine. I do not like putting stuff in my body. If it's something that I could prevent to help me, I'm gonna do it. I don't care. I don't like birth control. And the one reason why I don't like birth control, I was on birth control when I was like 15 or 16. My mama put me on there, and I was real small, and I felt like I gained some weight. So I just don't like it. I feel like it just blow you up and make you want to eat more. So that was never an option for me. She did give me like other options, but I don't forgot them options because I was just saying no to everything. I was like, okay, I just figured I'll try to eat healthy. All right, boom. By this time, this one tell y'all, I Googled a lot of stuff. So, when you go to your doctor just is the PCP is just for you just to help, like if you have a cold, make sure they do checkups and stuff like that. OBGYN, for pap smears and stuff like that. A lot of people get this confused, so I'm gonna break it down to you. So yeah, that's what they for. PCP is for like colds, you sick, something wrong, you need to get it seen about, go to them. OBGYN is for like pap smear, make sure you don't got like no kind of disease and stuff like that. Okay, but if you have a disease or you have like anything that's really wrong with you, the fibroid, so like a fibroid, let me just say that. So my fibroid, I'm gonna go to the fibroid doctor. Bump the middleman. Go to the fibroid doctor. So after I had spoke with my second doctor, I said, you know what, they can't give me no help. I'm finna go to the fibroid doctor. Because at the end of the day, this is what they specialize in. They're gonna be able to help me. I went to the fibroid doctor or whatever, and I ended up getting an MRI. So like if you really want to know if you got something or something wrong with you, they're gonna give you an MRI. Took an MRI just to make sure what the doctor and the GYN was saying was correct. All right. So the MRI came back, it was correct. Everything that they said was correct. So the fibroid doctor was just saying, if you want to go through with the myomectomy, you can. They did give me like some more options, like y'all, it's different options. Like you could do a myomectomy, a laparoscopy or something like that. You could do a robotic. You could do a lot of stuff. Just say if you look it up on Google, you will see all the stuff that you could do within a fibroid and surgery. So, okay. So whenever I got my eye back in, they told me everything was the same, but I could have surgery. Because before, like I said, the second doctor, she was just trying to give me all other stuff. They're going to do that. They're going to try to give you all kind of other options to prevent you getting surgery. Because this surgery is basically a real surgery. Like it's a serious surgery that you get. So they try to prevent that. And plus with me, I only had one. Now a lot of people... And I thank God I only got one, because a lot of people that have these surgeries and stuff, they be having 2 to 3, I'm talking about 25 to 50 fibroids in their stomach. I only had one. God is good. I only had one. But I guess they just try to give you like, anyways, all these kind of like options or whatever. So boom. So I went back to my doctor. Now this time, this day right here, I don't remember when it was. I don't remember when it was for y'all. I was like really, I was fed up. Like I was fed up, y'all, because for one, my period had came on, and it was like really like giving me a hard time. So I knew I had to go to the doctor that next week to see the second doctor. But let me show you how God works. So I don't know. It was another black doctor. I don't know what happened to the second doctor, but it was another black doctor. She came in there, and she was asking me questions, because of course I'm a new patient to her, so she got to ask the questions. And I was just telling her everything, but I wasn't feeling it. Like I'm telling y'all, like I wasn't talking to her. I was just looking at her just like this. because at this point I'm tired of it. Like, what we gonna do? So I was laid on the bed, and I don't know, for some reason she kept feeling my stomach, and then she stuck her hand inside of me for my uterus, and she was like, your uterus is very hard. She was like, it's real hard. So I was like, yeah, that's what I've been trying to tell, you know, the other doctor. I've been trying to tell them, like, you know, I'm struggling. Like, when my periods come on, I'm having a hard time. Like, I need to get something done. I told her that I want to go ahead and have the surgery. I already done talked to the fibroid surgeries. I already done did my MRI. What's the hold up? Like, I'm ready to get it out the way. I'm ready for it to get out, because to be honest with y'all, my fibroid wasn't gonna do nothing but grow, because it got to like 5 to 6 centimeters. So even though it was there, it just wasn't gonna do nothing but keep growing. So if I would have let it got to 10 centimeters, that's when they said it get the worst. So it just was gonna keep growing. But I was scared to get a procedure, but at the same time, I got to do what I got to do, regardless. Like, come on, I got to go ahead and get it done, even though I was scared. Okay, so the lady, she was like, yeah, I'm gonna set you up. She was like, I'm gonna set you up with a fibroid doctor and let you talk to him. His name is Dr. Cawthorn. I'm gonna let him talk to you. I'm gonna set it up. Okay, this was in December when she said that, because I remember it was in December. So I got in with the doctor or whatever, Dr. Cawthorn. This was like the next week. He came in though, and they say he is a good fibroid doctor, and I can vouch for that. He came in though, he felt whatever. First he tried to offer me, y'all have to look it up, because it's the surgery that they do in your stomach. Like they have to put like 4 holes. And then he said, like, he used like a robot machine, and the robot go in, and they use like this razor to cut out the fibroid. Baby, I'm old fashioned. You can't play with, I know some people might went with that option, but I told him, I said I want to go a myomectomy route, because I just feel like that's for me. And plus y'all had prayed on this a while, and I said I just feel like this the route that I need to go. Excuse me, boom. So he was like, okay, he ain't changed over. He was like, okay, I'm gonna set you up, Ms. Drayton. I'm gonna set you up for what he said. I think it was, no, he said he gonna set me up, but they don't do, he couldn't give me a date. I had to go to the front. Even when I went to the front to get like a date to come back, they just said that they'll call me, because they don't do none of that while you there. They do everything on the phone. So I was like, okay. So somebody ended up calling me, a doctor ended up calling me, and she just was like, hey, you know, telling me everything. And she was like, she was telling me the dates that she have available. Now, you knowing that I have to work around like my husband's schedule, the kids' schedule, you know, we had to figure all that out. And I thank God, like for me, it wasn't as hard as it would be for some people. So I thank God for that too as well. But yeah, she was like, she had to schedule me or whatever, do whatever she had to do. Okay, boom. So I got my date, which was February the 25th, 2025. Okay. So now, remind you, they're gonna send you. Okay, I want to make sure I say this. They gonna send you, like all kind of paperwork. It's just like to let you know, like the times and stuff that you have to be there at the doctor's. Well, for the hospital and stuff like that, they're gonna give you all the information. All right, so I had to do, yeah, if y'all go back to the video, I'm gonna insert that video too. I had to do like a pre-assessment. This coming for the pre-assessment. I had to do a pre-assessment. Basically, that's where they check your blood, check your urine, make sure you ain't pregnant, and they give you all the information that you need about the surgery and things of that nature. They give you all that information or whatever. They gonna give you a bracelet. The bracelet that they give y'all, will give us or whatever, or whoever, keep the bracelet on, because when I went back to have my surgery, even though I did keep my bracelet on, there was like a little piece that they have to take off that they need. And if you don't have that piece, it's just like you going back to do your pre-assessment and then come back to do your surgery. So that's why they do it at different dates. So the pre-assessment, like I said, is for the blood work, for the urine, make sure you ain't pregnant, and the bracelet, you have to keep that on, so when you come back, they already have that information as far as the pre-assessment date. So the day you come back on your surgery, whatever that little piece that they have to get out the bracelet, they'll have it, if that makes sense. All right, so pre-assessment went by good. I did a video on that, basically showing y'all whatever, so I don't got to explain it because y'all go back to the video. All right, boom. The day of surgery, which I had my surgery on Tuesday, February 25th. Hold on, y'all need some drink.